I had to run and do little things. Big up everyone. Back on the channel, obviously on a Monday, where now you're gonna find me in Shells around 3 o'clock. As it stands, international break stinks. Horrible, innit? Let's be real. It's horrible. But smash the like, subscribe. You can see Matchday Shells. Obviously, he's here, Mr. Shells. He's in the title. You can see there's a blue link, so you can find the channel at any given time. You went to the game like a brave man on Sunday.
Bro, I don't know what I was thinking, bro. But yeah, man, we take the 3 points. You know what I mean? The performance was, for me, it wasn't great.
I thought it was all right. On TV, the first half was good. Yeah, but the second half is where you kind of just look at that thinking, why did you put the foot off the gas?
Do you know what it is, though? Even in the first half, like, Sunderland had a lot of the ball, you know? Like, they had a lot of the ball. Like, for me, there were chances there, yeah, but I feel like I want my team to be a bit more control over the game, especially at Old Trafford. But, like, obviously, we're just going to go back to the problems of midfield and stuff. So, I get it. We don't have the players necessarily, but I would like to see, especially against a promoted side. But listen, man, 3 points is 3 points at this point of the season.
That's what I said. I don't want to lose, innit? I don't want to be at the point where I want to lose for a manager to get sacked. But that's weird because on TV, look, not only did I'm going to get the stat up again, yeah, because it looked like we had a lot more control in that first half than they did. It didn't look like they even had a sniff. Oh, I didn't look at any games thinking, oh my god, like.
Do you know what? I feel like
in the first half, it did say there was 50% possession. It's that whole game, but it didn't feel like that because I felt like they had a lot of nothing going on in there. Like I don't even remember Larman's even making a save. Maybe one save, maybe.
Yeah, made a save from Xhaka. And then I think there were just certain moments though, like where if we kind of switched off at the back, and on another day it could have been a different story. I'm not going to complain too much against performance because I just feel like that's like the blueprint at the moment with the Premier League. Like no one's really playing well. Do you get what I'm saying? Like even Arsenal, like they're doing their thing now, but I don't think they're playing exceptionally well. Do you get what I'm saying? So, bro, just give me 3 points. I don't care how it comes. like obviously we know the opinion on the manager. We both have to share the same opinion. But bro, I never want my club to lose, innit? Just because I wanted the manager to go. Like I always want to take 3 points. And
I'm
bro,
kind
I
of
can't lie, it makes the
bored,
weekend
man.
a lot easier, cuz bro. It makes the
Yeah.
weekend a lot easier.
Big up Touchline, man. It says big up, lads. Yeah, big up. You must be getting that YouTube money now since just sending super chats, my boy.
Life's
You know,
different on the 1K side.
yeah. The way I'm looking at it, yeah, see, I don't want to go down a route of having this channel being negative. Yeah, I can only talk on rumors like Cesc Fabregas, Xavi, all of that, blah 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 blah. I can talk, but I don't want it to go down that route, right? And I'm kind of bored of Amorim in or Amorim out. I don't want to be fixated on all of that. I think it's just too negative surrounding the club for me personally, innit? There will be times where, but it's like, again, I'm in this position, right? And we'll talk about it. Like, you got Gary Neville. I've got the comments on my phone. I screenshotted what he said about Amorim, where we can talk about that. The injury boot looks like we got less. I don't think Lissandro's going to be back, but Mazarawi's back at the very least. We've got a fully fit squad other than one player. And then, of course, we've got that this Baleba stuff. It looks like we might be going in for someone in January at the very least. But once again, I'm in a position of like, I like the manager, but the way I'm viewing it is we're never going to dominate games. And I'll kind of come to grips with that. We're never going to dominate games the way we want to because we play a lot of long ball now. We bypass a lot of press through long ball. And I'm just viewing it as another prime opportunity where you can build. And it's like you can build off the result. Now, if that gets us till the end of the season to view or till January, so be it, man. Because we got Liverpool next and they look vulnerable. And I don't look at us as being vulnerable at this moment of time because even the defense look comfortable. It's mad how a goalkeeper can make. I'm a defender, innit? Yeah, naturally, not really, but I'm a defender. When you got a good goalkeeper behind you, I'm not saying Lammers is it, but when you got someone that you feel comfortable with, you're instantly way more confident. And I don't know if that's enough to make me feel like, can we build off this? Because we've got a crazy fixture list coming up again. But I don't know how you feel with all of that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't get easier. Definitely, it doesn't get easier. You go to Anfield next, still looking for back-to-back wins, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's not look like it's gonna come, man. Especially with Liverpool gonna be up for it. Do you know what I'm saying? They've lost 3 games on the bounce. They love to play against Manchester United. Their fans love it. Even in our state, they can deny it all they want. They don't get no better satisfaction than beating Man United, innit? So it's going to be a tough game, man. With the lemons thing, yeah, lemons, I don't know how you pronounce it, but
when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Yeah,
bro, I was there at Old Trafford, cuz, yeah. Everything he done was applauded. Everything.
Yeah, I know. It was so shameless, but I hear it.
I do hear it too, because literally what you said, it gave us a confidence. It gave us a platform to build from. Like, we're talking about, we was missing the basics from Onana. We was missing the basics from Bayern. He provided that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he provided that in that game, and he made a big save. Do you know what I'm saying? And one thing for me, commanding of the box, bro. Like, apparently that was one of his weaknesses. Like, he came out and claimed a few crosses. So, bro, I'm happy with his performance. I'm happy with Sesko as well. I'm telling you, bro, Sesko was hooping. I don't know how it looked on TV.
Oh my God. He was unbelievable. I'm telling you now, he looked unbelievable. You know what? Fair play. I don't know if you view it, but it took him about 15 minutes to kind of get into rhythm.
Facts.
He should have left that game with 2 assists. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, man. Like, you know, and Burmo, he's been all right for us, but I feel like he would take those opportunities. He's rushing it. Do you know what I mean? Because he's eager to want to do well. But Sesko, bro, his all-round game against Sunderland, even in the Brentford game, but Sunderland in particular, like the way he was bringing people into play, like his link-up play was crazy. The turn for Burmo, like you said, he should have had 2 assists, and the goal he took him well. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's just only gonna build on this now, and it shows why he should have been in the team a long time ago, man.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. Because I'm looking at things on another light at the moment. Yeah, with Man United right now, and I'm trying to go. Like, I suppose it's in hindsight when you deep it, we didn't play a great amount of deal. That second of Fulham, right? We had a penalty. Cunha had a couple 1-on-1s and we missed. We should have came away with 2 extra points.
Yeah.
You look at the Brentford game, right? However it needed to pan out, we should have nicked at least a point, regardless. But I look at that game again, thinking, why didn't Larmans play? Because I guarantee against Sunderland, if you play Biende, he would have butterfingered something, or it would have went through his legs. We would have conceded, or we might not have won that game, or we might have just scraped that game because I predicted 2-1. And it's just like little simple decisions that Amorim doesn't make. So, which I feel like he should, where he's like, well, when you deep it, we should, in my opinion, not the Man City game, I think we should be 5 points better than we are. 5 points better. We should be in and around the top of the table right now at the same points as Liverpool. I don't think we're as bad as probably what we have been because of our expectations being super high. But in the same breath, it's super little simple things that make us say this guy's not good enough, not selecting the right teams. Like Delo had no. I look at Delo and think you have no business playing left wing back.
He was horrific, by the way. Like Delo was horrific. Like Old Trafford was getting on his back because, like, first of all, Amorim playing him left wing back, like you said, we signed Delo to be attacking wing back, bro. Where has that gone? The guy can't beat his man. The guy is just like, he's so safe with everything he does, and it's just lackadaisical for me. Do you know what I mean? I don't. He's not even a bad player, but he's just not good enough because he's just lackadaisical in everything he does. Do you know what I mean? He's happy with being all right. Just happy
and that's the issue where it became a little bit more predictable for my liking, because Ahmad and Mbeumo for me linked up the best. For the first time, they actually linked up the way I wanted. And Mbeumo was a lot closer to Sesko. I was like, yes. I think there was a bit of an edge. But in the second half, you could see Sunderland.
You know what? Sorry to interrupt you guys. Go for it.
Go on.
Why? Because I was watching it. I was speaking to my guy that I was sitting with, yeah. He actually played 4-4-2 for majority of that game.
I saw that.
And Burma was literally playing right next to Sesko, and then it allowed Mount to play as a left mid. And that's what I've been going to. I don't mind this system if you can show that there's some flexibility within it. And when you line up in a 4-4-2, it becomes harder to play against because then you fill the banks of the midfield. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, it was a big call to play Mount, you know. It was a big call, and bro, he played really well. I'm not gonna lie.
I made a tweet saying you might as well just sack this gaffer now. Like
I saw it.
And then it, like, we scored early on. I'm thinking that was a fucking good finish.
Bro.
But my thing is with Mount, is this: you've got a man that's sitting there that costs us 63.5 million, and he's a 10 times better player. And you know what? Maybe he needs to show that if you play shit, you're going to come out and not have favorites. I hear that. You know what? I'm all for it. But the way I look at Mount here, after that goal, even though he played all right, it's like, what else did you offer? And this is my biggest thing. And you know what? I don't know if that's a managerial thing or that's a Mount thing, but he does this a lot. He has like a good first 20 minutes and then he kind of just disappears. But you know what? Competition brews and it's healthy. So I'm not going to, even if Mount was to start next game and Cunha was on the bench, I'm going to say I can't argue that because he played well last game. Do you know what I mean? He gave the opposition something to think about. So I'd be a hypocrite because then I'm pride and favoritism. Do you know what I mean? I've kind of settled that Bruno and Casemiro is going to be the partnership until we get another midfielder at least, right? And the pity minutes for Cobby is kind of getting on my nerves. I thought he should have came on ages ago. My only criticism is Bruno didn't do nothing wrong for me. It's more, why don't you see the game a little bit differently and be a bit more positive? You should have taken him off ages ago or put Bruno in a 10 at the very least. But then you're taking away something. That's my only takeaway from the Sunderland game. Because let's get it right. Look, we've got points against 10 men, which I'm not even going to credit. We had 10 men as well. We saw the game that way we needed to. It's a decent Chelsea side, yeah. Not the worst in the world, at least. And we've taken points away from a Burnley, and we've taken away finally a clean sheet, comfortable clean sheet, in my opinion, against a side that's been proven, like, beaten quite a few different teams, right? So it's not like a promoted team where we expect to beat them, but I didn't think we was going to do that well because is it just me when I thought the way we played, the way we played defensively against them, I didn't feel scared at all. I was thinking that's the first time I'm looking at a game thinking I'm comfortable with winning that game. I'm quite secure. I don't know how you felt in the stadium, but I just didn't feel much. They had one chance, I suppose. And you know, by the way, if you didn't see, that first chance they had was actually offside. So whatever. That's and the low was obviously not marking his back post properly.
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. It was pretty comfortable, if I'm honest with you. But again, it's just more so for me, just being in the stadium, there was a lack of control. But I know just because you don't have the ball, you can have the ball and still be in control of the game. I know that. But I just being at home, 50-50% possession against Sunderland.
3 games in a row at home now. I know it's the bare minimum, people, yeah? And I'll get to some comments in a second. So if you've got questions or whatever, I'll type them now and I'm going to star them, or get your super chats in if you want to support. Show us the channels in the blue link at the top. If you refresh, it should be there. What was he saying? My only thing is tactically, yeah. I'm not gonna. I don't want to be one of those fans that say we won because of individual brilliance. We had 18 pass sequences for Mount's goal, but the only issue is it was too much around everything else but the middle, right? So we didn't play through them, which was hard. Is when Mount acted as like the third midfielder for us, which he should have been doing, is we didn't have that. This is where I looked at Dorgu and said Dorgu would have had a really good game today because he's naturally on the left foot and he would have done the line, which Delo doesn't do. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. And I looked at what positions Delo was picking up though. And let's be real, man. He was popping up into the box.
Bro, he picks up good positions all the time, Kaz, but he doesn't do anything with it. Like, it's annoying,
I don't know where you were sitting, but when he's hit into the Stretford end, there was that left foot should have been on target. That should have been a goal. And the goalkeeper had a good game too.
Yeah, he did. He made a blinder. He made a blinder. The Bruno save was mad. I'm not gonna lie. That was a mad save. Yeah.
And even then, on Ahmad and who was back post Mount should have had a second goal, or Ahmad should have scored that deflection on the header. Yeah. But I'm not going to sit here and say that because we won it's individual brilliance, but why we lose this on the manager. I can say the Fulham game was not on the manager, that was on the players, but I'll say the Brentford game was definitely on the manager for me, more than anything.
On the manager.
But yes, the other day, I will sit here and say Amorim got it right, and every time they tried to press us, we just played up to Sesko, and luckily for us, Sesko was brilliant because we bypassed the whole press. Mbumo should have scored.
Yeah,
Mbumo should have scored. I mean, like, he was in many good positions. First half, first kind of chance, he took an extra touch, just booted it with his right foot. Touch bang. Yeah. The other one might have hit you, Shells. It might have hit you.
I couldn't believe. Bro, Sesko's done a mad like a scoop turn pass. Yeah, I'm thinking, bro, Sesko, I'm gassed. More GA for my front line. Just sit it wide. Do you know what I mean? But again, I just feel like he's rushing things. When he was watching him, watch his goals against Brentford, it's just second nature. Just touch back. You know what I mean? He's just rushing.
He's got an assist at least, I'd say. He got an assist at least, but
he's not playing bad. He's lively, bro. Like you said, I think this again, the partnership I saw, this was probably the most promising it looked. Do you know what I'm saying? Ahmad looked good. Like, he looked really, really good, Ahmad. I just wish that sometimes there's a bit of an overlap sometimes. There's never an overlap. It's always inside and that. But it looked a lot better. Ahmad was promising. I just hope now he continues that form going into the Liverpool game. I don't want to see Amorim be safe in that spot and then play Mazzari as a right wing back or so-and-so, just because I feel like that's the partnership that's going to be there. Let them develop. And also, we should be going to the Liverpool game, giving them something to worry about, bro. These men are fragile, fam. Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree,
Burkhead is dead right now. I don't care what anyone's saying. I might have got it wrong with. I was high on him. I can't lie. He's easy to get at. To get at. Frimpong is playing right wing in midweek, and then he can't even play right back. Connor Bradley's dead food, bro. I don't care what these Liverpool fans say. I'm twisting.
Connor Bradley's crap.
He's crap, bro. He's a liability. He's getting booked every single time. I'm twisting him up. So listen, Liverpool are fragile. Van Dijk still doesn't want to come outside of his box. Moses Caicedo slaps it top bins. Konate's heads in Madrid. Do you know what I'm saying? Wirtz is 007. So is Cunha. But bro, there's stuff there with Liverpool that we can get out. I'm not hearing, we're at Anfield. I get it. They've lost 3 games in a row, but show me something. Go there with an attacking approach.
Yeah.
Go there with the idea of hurting them. Do what you need to do. 30 minutes.
I agree.
But then switch it. Do you know what I'm saying?
We need something. We need something at Anfield. And I don't know. I don't want to be in the same kind of position we was at the Etihad, but we didn't have it was a little bit different at the Etihad, I suppose, for what we had. And Cass been telling you about, man, he's not bad. Yeah, right now he's not bad, but right now it's him and Cunha fighting for that spot. And Cunha is the superior player. He offers a lot more. Big up Terrell in a building as well. Don't know if anyone said Mount was great for us by coming into the midfield and turning into a free at times. Mount did what he's supposed to do. I'm not a fan of his, but he's been doing well for what Mount can offer. He's there for pressing and all that. I think it makes it easier for other players. He's in right positions. But I look at someone that's going to make the difference, and I look at Cunha, and I think he's surely got I just don't see how you don't start him against someone that always has good games against Liverpool. And that's where I'm in two minds. But if Mount can provide that press that they don't like at the moment or whatever, then sure. But can he do it again at Anfield? I suppose we're going to have to wait and see. on that front. But right now, I just want a bit of belief that we can go and get something. If you can get me a result, even if it's a draw, I'll start looking at Amorim thinking, cool, you've done it again. Can you do this? Because this is stopping their title run for one. And then you've got Brighton, Forest, who are under the cosh right now. And then you've got Spurs. I'm not saying we're going to do it because I don't believe in this manager at this moment of time. But I want to believe that these players can do something. And then I can get and think like, you know what, maybe we should just see this one out the way it needs to go in it. It's going to be a turbulent season again. But maybe a better turbulence. I don't know, man. I'm too giddy and hopeful, man. That's my biggest issue.
I hear it, but obviously you're just a fan, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like, just because we have an opinion one week, bro, football's like that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The results change everything. But one thing I'll say is, though, the most annoying thing about the manager for me, I'm in the same boat as you. I hate to complain every single time because I feel like the conversation's boring. We can be boring. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
But the most annoying thing for me is just the fact that our better players always have to compete like for positions. Like, it's never like, oh, Cunha can play here, but Mount can play there, for example, because he's playing well. Or Cunha can play here, Bruno can play here. Or Kobe and Bruno can play together. It's always one or the other. Do you get what I'm saying? Because of the formation and the way we set up. But
yeah,
it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like you said, can you show us something now, Amorim? Can you show us something, players, moving forward into this Liverpool game? Because like we said, bro, Liverpool are vulnerable. We should go there knowing, all right, cool, soak up pressure we need to do, but can we build something now? Can we build something? We can't keep winning games and then losing and then winning, then losing, bro. We have to get some sort of momentum in these next 5 games. Otherwise, just blow it up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Honestly.
Yeah. Stuart here. That's Stuart. It's just, I think it's just on his missus account or something like that. We will counter, so Cunha will start. I want us to counter attack. I want to frustrate them. I really do. And I believe that Mount can offer something coming off the bench as well. Just to, like, you know, when you just need legs, just get legs. And I think Xerxes can offer something too. But I remember Xerxes last time at Anfield. It wasn't pretty. I think that might have been even under. That was at home. That was a home game, to be fair. But yeah, I think we can definitely. It's just I don't want to get ahead of myself, man. That's it. I just don't want to get ahead of myself. I know. Like I said, Man City were under the cosh before. They had 2 losses back to back. Now these lot have got 2 back-to-back losses in the league. It's like, I don't know how settled they're really gonna be. I don't want to be that club where it's like we're a pick-me-up club. This is my pick-me-up. This is where we're gonna come back and get some form. And and you're right, Daz. The breaks are killing the momentum right now. You know, we had a bit of momentum going. It's like, why can't we not keep going off that momentum? So I would set up exactly like Chelsea, like what Ed says, innit? And I would have Mazraoui playing where I would be real. I'd rather Mazraoui go left wing back and do what Delo done. If you really want to set up as a counter-attacking side, if you really want to, then do that. Because I don't mind. I think he needs to choose what your best back three is and stick with that. Like, whether it's got Mazraoui or not, as much as I love Mazraoui, I can't lie, he's class. You can't, I don't feel like you cannot not start Euro because, bro, the guy's like 6'3". And he offers that something, that 1v1 element. Dorgu, I can hear coming off the bench. You might not want to have him, but I'd have Mazraoui in to say, stick on fucking Salah, bro. Stay on that man. And you know what? We're going to hit them. Casemiro, you're going to keep it tight. And we're just going to get... And Bruno, all you need to do is find Sesko or Mbumo and give it to Cunha to run with it. I feel like we're set up to play against Liverpool as they stand because they're going to have Conor Bradley and my man flying. This feels like a little bit of a preview, but I'm just looking at this thinking, this is the momentum that I feel like we can definitely capitalize on.
I don't think they play Conor Bradley, you know. I think he's been too horrific, bro. I feel like Slot has something to change when he gets back. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he's gonna change something because they can't come with Conor Bradley.
But what else they're gonna do? What Sabos like? Cool, they're probably gonna put Sabos there more than likely. But right now, play verse. I dare you. I dare you.
Do you not think with the spaces that we allow in midfield, he might have a good game?
But not when we play a mid to low block. I don't think so. I don't think that's suited to him. I don't think he's kind of... I know Maz is not a wing back, but I'm just trying to think how do we nullify them to break off of that. Dorgu probably is the better choice. You probably don't even want to play Mazraoui straight away, so he gets re-injured. There's a lapse. But it's someone that you should be able to bring on, at least. Depends how... If he plays Dorgu and Ahmad, then it tells me that Amram's thinking positively. I'm thinking that we can get something, right? But the way and you know what, physically you had James up. We'll see in it. But I'm just thinking, bro, Bradley or not, Frimpong or not, all these players or not, I just don't care. There's space. If you play Casemiro the way you need to with Bruno in the mid to low, why should there be any space in the first place? All you got to make sure is that your line's correct. And I think you're in with a chance. We got to remember this is an Anfield crowd as well, so let's not get it twisted. We could be 1-0 up. I will never be comfortable.
No, for sure. Obviously, we know what Anfield is, innit? But you know what? You make a good point, because even in the Sunderland game, I feel like Bruno, he didn't have a great game, but like it wasn't a game where I looked at Bruno, he's misbehaving, he's doing launching balls constantly. Do you know what I mean? It was just like I was watching the game and Bruno wasn't a topic of discussion, and that's how I want it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, just do what you're supposed to do when you're playing further back. There's a level of sacrifices you have to take within your game. Rooney was doing it. I always say Rooney because, bro, he was doing it for Ronaldo. He was doing it for Tevez. He's the ultimate team player. Manchester United sometimes lack team players. It's like, bro, you have to sacrifice some of your game to help the team or be in better shape. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Bruno needs to do. He needs to continue that. I want to see that at Anfield.
I want to see more trust in Cobby, because last time Cobby plays at Anfield all the time. He's having good games against like Gravenberch and whatnot.
I think that was his best game. Do you remember?
Yeah, like he needs that partnership could still work, but it's just got to be consistent. And I don't know, it's like he's always scared to bring him off. So that's just my only thing with Amorim is don't be scared to bring off someone because you feel like there's going to be a moment where he can score. Cobby's got that in himself. He's got that in the locker, man. Like bringing on a Agate when you're like 1-0, 2. I don't mind it. Lock it down, do it properly. But anyways, look, I'm going to move on to what Gary Neville has said about Amorim. I'm not going to share it on the screen because I can't be bothered. So I'm just going to say it. This is what Gary Neville said. Oh, let me just do this. He says, go back and watch Mount covered for Bruno when he went forward. But I've seen Cunha do that as well, though. So I'm not. I think that's just an instruction. I can tell, Stuart, you're a big Mount fan, isn't it? It's all good though, man. I appreciate the super chat. It goes a long way. Mount going back into the midfield to help solves most of our midfield issues. Also, the low moved into the midfield sometimes, and so did Ahmad, which means we're the ones overloading the midfield. That's what I saw against Sunderland. But then we dropped a lot of our intensity by doing that, and that's annoying. But go for it.
Well, just before you go into the Amorim thing, also you mentioned Ahmad. Yeah, I swear down, the amount of times he's open on the wing, and we have no one to switch the ball, bro. I've grown up on Paul Scholes, Michael Carrick. No one switches the ball, Kaz.
Yeah.
Like, watch it. It's so a whole team is literally on the left. Ahmad stays wide, but the ball never goes there. We take too many passes before it gets to him, and that's why he's like, bro. Anyways, yeah, we need to switch the ball quicker, basically.
We can't rely on Mount to be this savior, obviously, because he's having a couple good games. But bro, we need someone that's going to change the game in terms of goals and stuff like that. And that's what you bought Cunha for. So play him. That's the way I look at it. But different players for different situations, right? If you're going to play counter-attack, there's no point in playing Mount. I'll be real. You put him on the bench. I'm not a Mount fan. You have Mount PTSD. You're absolutely right. I really do. When he gets going, he stops. So big up David becoming a new member. Again, any support, a bit like what you can see Michelle Leon, his name's Stuart, is doing. It helps the channel. And obviously, come on, man, it's international break. We're starving out here. So Gary Neville had something to say about Amorim when he said about Amorim's claims that pundits are getting into people's heads, right? And this is what he said. He says, I've not got a lot of time for that. If pundits are getting into your heads, then you shouldn't be playing for the club. Simple as that. I mean, do people not remember Alan Hansen criticizing us when we broke in as young kids that you can't win anything with kids? That was the greatest centre-back of all time at the moment. Do they not think we didn't get criticized during our football careers? I'm sorry, if you're playing for United, it comes with the territory. You've got to step up. I don't know. I've never played anybody else when we lost football matches, and I played in the dressing room that basically when you lost football matches, you came in, you said sorry about that, lads, today. I was a mess for that goal. There was accountability. Why would you blame other people when you're losing matches? Oh, it's Scott, not Stuart. I always get it wrong. My bad. It's Scott. I apologize. It's probably going to unsubscribe now. What do you think about that? I hate it. I don't like that quote. I think he's 50-50 right.
Yeah, I think one thing I'll say about the United legends, yeah, they got to realize, call their pundits, but whatever they say holds weight because you was so successful and you're part of the Alex Ferguson era. Do you get what I'm saying? So of course, certain things you're gonna say affect it. I just feel like the way they say certain things and they calling out the wrong things all the time. It's like they have so much energy for Amorim and this, but they don't have energy to all the Glazers and stuff like this. So it's just like it's just a lot of pick and choose for me. Of course, a young player is going to worry about what Rio Ferdinand, what Gary Neville was saying, because I just feel like the level of the way they talk about the club sometimes is just disappointing, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But what's your thoughts on it?
Well, firstly, smash the likes, people. Not enough. My 50-50, yeah, with this whole Gary Neville thing is, I think Amorim is gross on balls, innit? Like, stop using everything as an excuse so you don't. Why we're losing? Like, you have to take accountability. Do you know what I mean? There might be a game plan and everything, but you can't just sit there and just saying, "Oh, it's your fault why the players are listening to why the system isn't there." I mean, that kind of tells you're basically exposing that some of these players' mentality must be in the bin, or you're using that as an excuse. And I think he's more time using that as an excuse to why we're not getting results over the line. But in the same breath, what you basically said. What I hate about these pundits, especially for Man United, I think everyone's got them in their fan bases, yeah, is that whatever happened for you back in the day, that's like 30 years ago, yeah?
Bro.
It's not the same times, it's not the same teams and everything along them lines. Do you know what I mean? Everything that happened, they love comparing to what made them so good and what made them so successful. No, it's a different age and they can never, ever get with the times of all of that. And I think it's just, again, you said everything right but wrong. Do you know what I mean? It's like if social media was there back in 30 years ago, the way it is now, God forbid, oh my,
bro, imagine all the drinking, everything. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you lot came from a different era. It's like you can't now. They just everything is related back to their day. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, it's completely different. Like you're living in a social media presence now where you can't do nothing. And Manchester United right now are not in a successful era. So of course,
you get criticized for making a comment to your friend. You just lost the game. It's like people, as in us, expect and pundits as well, for these players to be miserable and not go and enjoy their lives. I saw recently, Gravenberch lost obviously to Chelsea. Man's out there. In I don't know, in some sort of, I don't know what setting he's in exactly, yeah, but he's somewhere with Chelsea players having like a drink or a laugh or something. I don't know, but it's like we expect them to be in the dumps. Like, yeah, bro, you're pissed off, but has anyone ever been pissed off all day? Like, do you not just get yourself out of it and just say, "I'm gonna go do something to make me happy"? Otherwise, it's pathetic. I mean, sometimes read the room in it. I would say that read the room. You know what I mean? Like Ahmad with Garnacho, read the room, my brother. Like, who's advising you this crap? But
yeah, but that's his brethren though, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like
you read the room.
Here's this though. If I have a problem with the club, but we've been cool since I don't know when. Like, bro, you're still my brethren, bro. Whatever happened between you and the club, it's like if two of my friends have Passer, like, bro, they're still my brethren. So I'm not gonna just stop talking to him because he's do you get what I'm saying? Like, but I hear it. Go and do it in the change room. I do understand.
Yeah. Like, read the room like a little bit. You know, it's hostile. I'm just using that man as just an example. Don't do it now. Like, you can go and show your appreciation for your friend at another point, but right now it's hostile. Like, your social media team should be like, this is probably not the correct thing to do. But the thing is, it's because people get annoyed by stuff like that. I don't actually care. But the majority, I call the majority thick. And I don't care about it. The majority of fans are fickle and they're thick as shit. I don't think they're actually intelligent. I think the average man is not that intelligent emotionally anyways. So that's why a lot of this stuff is affected, why they are affected. And that's me making a huge assumption, but that's what I genuinely believe about the average person. They're either very young and don't understand, or they just live in the next bubble that they shouldn't be in and they got no friends. Because the average person actually does have friends. The match-going fan has friends. And they don't get wound up by stuff like this because they're out there. Sometimes you just got to go breathe some air, touch some grass, and realize that there's more to the earth than your fucking household in your room having a wank, yeah, whilst your fucking team's losing. Do you know what I mean? There's much more to life,
bro.
And that's the reality.
Grass, bro.
It's the reality we live in. It's just they can't enjoy themselves, and it's annoying. But it is what it is, isn't it? Big ups.
Just because I've worked hard my whole life and I'm talented at football, Just because we've lost the game, I'm not gonna be in the dumps my whole life, bro. Do you know what I mean? After that period of time of the match, I'm gonna do what I have to do to get back where I need to be. It's brother, you expect me to be just sad in my room because I've lost the game, brother. I'm a human, bro. My job was to play 90 minutes. Now I have a life outside of my job too, and people forget this with footballers just because they have a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that, bro. It's crazy, honestly.
Give me
I
a
don't
sec.
know.
I talk to the comments quickly.
All right, cool. Let's talk to the comments. People forget most of these players are still young. There you go as well. It's like you can't expect people of a young age who have grown up, don't know the game, haven't really got the dressing room like with leaders in it, to just expect to know what to do. Do you get what I mean? It's a joke. Ineos are pissing me off. We can't do the 20 months. I agree, bro. I swear to you, if we get a serious manager in, like I genuinely think with the league being this open, we can not challenge, but we can do something. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not a 15th place team. We're not a mid-table team. I feel like we should be challenging for Europe easily. Easily.
Big up, yeah, Scott Stewart, Steve Scott. Yeah, you never, you have the S, never unsubscribe. I don't know why, man. Maybe it's because I don't know many Scots. I know Scotty Tahati from WWE. That counts. But yeah, but bar that, Mazraoui being back, do you think that obviously having a much more available squad, and they're saying Lissandro might be back as well, potentially. He might be back after this break, but I'm going to be honest. I don't think Lissandro Martinez is going to come back the same. He's been injured for 2 years. Can people deem that he's been injured since that I think is it that Sociedad game? He's never had a run. He hasn't. He's not had a clean run. And I know in terms of progression, I don't think he's anything much better than Luke Shaw. I think he would hinder us a little bit.
I think he's a better ball player than Luke Shaw, but at the same time, I think Luke Shaw defends spaces way better than Martinez. In this formation, he plays on the left central side, so that means he's defending a lot of spaces. And bro, Martinez one-on-one is horrible. I'm sorry, he's my height and he's slow. It doesn't make sense, bro. Do you know what I mean? And when he first come in and his partnership with Varane when he was playing in the two, bro, he was amazing, innit? But I agree, 2 years out the game now. You got Heaven there, you got Luke Shaw, who, whether we like it or not, Amorim seems to love him. Do you get what I mean? So I don't see a space for him long term now in this team. He's a backup, bro.
Yeah, I agree. As much as his on the ball qualities are great, off the ball qualities he's not great. You know, maybe if you're playing like a bit more of a low block against a team like, okay, if Liverpool was up against this weekend, I'll probably have the Martinez. I'll be real. I'll be like, yeah, you get your ass in if he was fit. But overall, Luke Shaw's fit at the moment. He's not getting displaced. He likes the left foot on that side. And then that's that. And people think that Martinez can play centre mid all of a sudden, like a DM spot. I'm like, hell no. He's not even more mobile than Casemiro. So why would you displace that bot? Because he got a ping on him. Casemiro's got a ping on him.
I'd rather see Maz in there before Martinez.
And I don't even want to see Maz in the middle of the park
I don't want to see him either.
Do
But
you know
I'm just saying, like, yeah,
it's good to have option at the very least. I must admit, but I just don't see how he comes back into the side. Actually, I'm going to be real. As long as Amorim's in charge, or even in the future of this club with another manager, I just don't see how he survives at this club. Period. But he could be more of an invert. If someone said I'm going to use him as an inverted left back, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, I hear that one. I can hear it. But I just don't think it's
at some point he's going to defend the wingers. It's the worst side.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
horrible,
We've seen Martinez in wide spaces. It's not his strength. Not for me. But Mazraoui, we already spoke about that. I think that's the biggest boost for us, just because of build up. I feel like when Mazraoui doesn't play, we don't build up as well.
Yeah, I agree.
It's non-existent. Like Sunderland, we didn't build up at all. We just played long ball. We play long ball.
I'm not mad at that. When you sign a striker like that, play to his strengths, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we can't clearly build up through the midfield. We lose the ball a lot of the time. So, bro, just bypass it and put it into Sesko. That's why you sign a 6'5" lamppost, as you referred to, cuz. Do you know what I mean?
My baller, man. I can't lie. I'm very surprised by Sesko, no matter what.
Let's talk about Sesko versus Gyökeres, though, because, bro, if you look at them, like, I'm being dead serious, bro. If you look at them footballer for footballer, yeah, and what Sesko brings to the game, it shows why Arteta wanted him. Let's be real. Let's be real. I'm being so real.
I really wanted him to get another goal. I do. Like, for someone that's had not a lot of minutes. Actually, when you deep it, so you go look at his games, right? So it would say he's had like 6 or 7 games, but he's actually only played like 4 matches overall, technically 4 full matches, and he scored 2 goals. That's the way I'm kind of viewing it. And I just think, like, please, if you can keep building that, we might actually have a decent goal scorer on our side. I really want to, you know what? Yeah, I know this sounds bad. This is just me, anyone, but I just want him to score a bullet header. Is it just me? He's that lanky and he's got that much of a leap. I just want that bullet header. Like I don't know what it is about bullet headers that get me so excited. I think football's kind of going back to its kind of old school roots a little bit. Everyone is target man. Do you know what I mean? Everyone needs to play off of the target man. It's gone more direct. It's gone more long ball. If you look at the amount of long ball this season already compared to last 2-3 years, it's mental.
Bro, Kaz, every Premier League team does a long throw now.
I saw it.
Mental, bro.
Apparently, the lows are long for, and you know what? We scored.
A goal came from there. We scored, bro. We scored from a Stoke City off the ground. I'm telling you, Arteta has affected this league for the worst. But listen, if my team's scoring them, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's because defenders can't defend anymore. That's why they're arse in the air. It makes me more grateful for De Ligt, you know. He doesn't, you know what? De Ligt's not getting enough prop for my liking of being one of the, for me. Look, I know we're not up there in the league right now in terms of things, but in terms of individual performance, yeah, we even see Pep play a little bit more reserved at times. Ruben Diaz looks much better, right? Simple facts. And because no one can really beat him in the air that much, or Van Dijk, or these De Ligts and stuff like that, it just looks like an old school kind of centre back. Do you know what I mean? It's old. It feels a little old school, and it just gives me that nostalgia again. It's like, yeah, this is what I kind of grew up on. I grew up on the 4-4-2, kind of grew up on all of that stuff, the variants of it. I enjoy it. I mean, if the low's got the long throw, please tell me there's someone else, because I don't want him to start just for that long throw. Is there anyone? Dorgu is hench. Surely he's got a long throw. Anyone?
Hey, bro, that don't matter, fam. That long throw thing's technique. That's all technique. I can't lie.
Yeah, but you can teach that. You can definitely teach long throws. I'm not kidding. There must be a way to do it. There's no way. Like, if you've got arm strength, great. But I think for me, throwings always come from your legs.
Can I ask you a question? Do you reckon he brings him back Maguire, bro? Against Liverpool? I swear down, he better not do it.
See, I think that's his biggest mistake here, is not allowing these. So I've noticed a little trend here. Whenever players speak up for him, they get a start. I mean, Maguire, Shaw, Delo, they all get their starts, and I get it. It's like, yeah, I'm in for this for long term, but that's because you're crap. You need to get a position somehow. So I don't know. It's not for me, man. My biggest thing is him reacting to another team. Like, this is what Ten Hag, no, was it Ten Hag or Ollie? One of these teams used to react how other teams would be, so it would change our whole lineup. It's like that lineup just worked against Sunderland and it looked all right. I wouldn't be mad if that's the same lineup that started against Liverpool. Don't change it. Sure, there might be one change maybe, but it shouldn't be the back line. Yeah. And you know what? Calling out Gary Neville, Amorim calling out like pundits and stuff, right? I think the pundits are affecting him more than what the pundits are affecting players. He's reacting to what they say. So all of a sudden, Harry Maguire comes out, which nearly backfired, by the way. I can understand if you put Harry Maguire for the last 5-10 minutes, you want to see out the game. But bro, you don't take off another defender. You put on a weaker defensive kind of minded player, and then put him on there and have 4 centre backs technically on there if you want to include Luke Shaw. You don't take off Euro. You don't take off height. I don't look at it like that. Defend differently then. Put Euro right back or something like that. Go to back 5, whichever way you want to look at it. Put Luke Shaw left centre back. Take off Delo because you want Dorgu. Why?
Euro effectively plays right back for us, though, you know?
Yeah, I see it. I see it in the 4-4-2. Yeah. Amman goes right mid, and Euro goes right back, which is fine because he's Euro. For me, Euro's undroppable right now. Him and De Ligt should not be changed, and I hate to say it, Luke Shaw shouldn't be changed either. That's the back 3 for the season. Get used to it. But please stop these changes.
I like Maz though.
No, but I like Maz, but you can use Mazraoui in many different ways. You can bring him on the pitch. You can start him sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't want to risk injury, but you can bring off Luke Shaw as well. You know, Mazraoui left centre back is probably better than he's at the right hand side.
To be fair as well, Euro was playing a lot of left centre back last season too.
I just don't see why you can't do it. For me, I would take Shaw out and then put Mazraoui in. I think Mazraoui is more class than Shaw, but at this moment of time, Shaw is playing really well. His recoveries are look, I know I don't want to get gassed into the whole Shaw thing, but you don't ruin momentum of players, innit? If they're
No, I
playing
hear
well,
that.
you keep playing them, innit? It's just the way it needs to go, innit? So that's that. But what were you thinking about this whole Baleba thing? I've seen a lot of there's a lot of talk about him in January, and there's a lot of talk that Brighton would replace him in January. But he's putting in some stinkers, you know.
Stinkers. The guy is stinking it up, bro. I don't know what it is. I feel like I hear the whole United thing. Like the transfer window is gone a long time ago now. Like, this shouldn't be affecting you this deep. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of worried, bro. I don't know, but for me, again, I've seen enough from Baleba. It's been 7 games, innit? Like, he's still enough for me to be like, yo, I've seen enough. He's a talented player, and our squad is lacking, our midfield is lacking attributes that he brings, innit? But it's mad with what's going on right now, because I don't think he's had a good game all season, bro.
Yeah, you're probably right. What's this? From a rebuild perspective, Sesko and Mbumo, Cunha, Lamans is damn good. I don't have an issue with our signings. I have an issue with our transfer strategy of dismissing the midfield. Because right now you look at that 3-4-3, and I always say it. Why did you get rid of Toby Collier?
Oh, cuz you gotta put that gun down.
No. But you're talking about balance and profile and all this all the time. So why'd you get rid of Toby Collier in a 3-4-3? That's kind of his bread and butter. We're crying out for someone that's athletic that can get up and down the pitch.
I got a big up Ed with this as well. Like, Gay, like you said, not all players can do what he. Shout at Gay, man, bro. He had his dream move to Liverpool shut down, and bro, he's doing
Look,
a mad
look his
thing right now.
professionalism. I would also say Brian has not been amazing either. It's not just Baleba, but the whole kind of thing has not been amazing. Watch every Brighton game is a 40. To be fair, United can use this to their advantage, because I've seen Baleba. I'm not gonna. That's just a player that's just not in form. And I'm looking at that thinking, if you can go in January and say, I'll give you 70 million, take it or leave it, I think they're gonna take it. I think they're gonna take it. If you want to get yourself into a position, Collier alone, good move. He's actually having a good time as well, so that's a positive. Rashford, all our loanies, Rashford, Hoyle, and all of these, they're gonna get bought. So we're gonna have a good summer budget, and they can't say that we're broke. It's impossible.
I knew Rashford was gonna smack it.
Yeah. But he's in his environment that's letting him thrive in a league that's physically less capable of handling a Rashford. I'm gonna be real, but I'm glad he's doing well. I just don't like these fans that keep wishing him bad. But
nah, no need to wish him bad. Like, we're just trying to get our money, bro.
The way I look at this, they tried to write off Douglas Luiz, who's another one that came in the league that's been performing badly, Madueke's and all that, and whatever. I know he's not lighting up the league like that, but just because they're playing bad does not make them a shit player all of a sudden. It's opportunity. United need to make the most out of opportunity for me. So I look at Baleba thinking, you can put these average performances and stuff like that, but I know you do well when you're in a new environment and you're excited, like anyone would be. And if you can get him for cheap, great, because my focus for next summer should be all on Adam Wharton and convincing that guy to come. We need to look for if we want to push, like, let's say we're in and around, like, let's say even if we're 8th come December or 9th or 10th, and it's like 7 points separating us and let's say top 4, for instance, which is unlikely, but we'll see how the next month goes. You're kind of thinking, what can I do? You could do some reinforcements just to get you over that line at least, because in the summer, when every other Tom, Dick, and Harry's trying to buy him, the price goes up.
Facts.
Midfield this summer, it's not Bruno that's gone, it's Casemiro too.
They both need to
it's
go.
Both of them.
Go.
They're both going. They're both going.
Wire gotta go too, bro. All of them, man. All of these man gotta go. It's a reset. It's time, bro. Like,
we don't even know if the manager's gonna be here.
Well, he's got to go as well. But yeah.
Who do you want to come in,
bro? I swear to you, I couldn't care less who it is.
No, but like personal choice. If you had to say 2 or 3, like, all right, who's your top choice?
Iraola.
You do have Iraola. What, over Glasner?
I'll take Glasner, but if he comes in and he plays 4 like he did at Frankfurt, I don't want to see 3 at the back at Man United.
I want to go 4-4-2. I'm going to be honest. I
want to go 4-4-2. I want to go 4-2-1-3. I want to go whatever it is, as long as I see 4 at the back, bro. That's what I want to see. I want to see wingers. I want to see a number 10. If not a number 10, 2 8s and a centre mid. Easy for me. I just want to see overcomplicated, because I feel like this team with a 4-back can do really well, bro. Honestly, it's not that bad. There's no outstanding teams in the league, apart from Arsenal and Liverpool. Liverpool looking tricky. Arsenal again, they're not smashing teams out of the park, bro.
Yeah, but
They're
they're
winning
just
2-0.
their
They're
defense. Bro, they're gonna get clean sheet upon
Oh
clean
no,
sheet
I'm
upon
not
clean sheet.
downplaying their team. I'm just saying in terms of the Premier League, tell me an outstanding team outside of those two. Man City are mid as well.
I
They
said this,
didn't get out
man. I
for a
think we
day,
should have
like,
more than we should, man. We should have more. But look, man, we'll see in it. We'll see a lot of us if Amorim can get us past this next period, then there's a lot less there's less pressure, less fan pressure at that. So
do you know what it is? Someone Ed. I don't mind that he played three at the back at the time. I've seen Luis Enrique go three at the back and Menj and Hakimi go as five. I just want to see adaptive like managers, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If it's a three at the back one week and then a four at the back again, I don't mind that. But I need to see. I can't just see a manager hell bent on one system when it ain't working. That don't make any sense to me. It don't make sense in life. If I'm crap at my job consistently, I'm gonna change something, bro. Otherwise, I'm gonna get sacked.
standard. Yeah, standard. Anyways, people, make sure you subscribe to shows. Look, it's international break. Everyone can see it. YouTube numbers are at all-time low, as it usually does per break. Smash the likes if you ain't done so yet. I don't even know if you're on 50. Big up to Scott for all the super chats. That's a big help. And of course, big up to big up for the what's it called, my man as well, for putting in a membership as well. So much appreciated. I gotta shoot to Coppish right now, so that's gonna get redirected to there. But remember, Shell's name's in the title. You might have to refresh, but it'll be there in the blue hyperlink. So love for that, man. Yeah, man. We're gonna be back again tomorrow. We got more one-on-ones. We got Ty, we got Alice. So I'm working on a couple more. I think we've got M's as well on Fridays. So more of these one-on-one shows. I mean, guess what, people? More live time. You know, these 35-minute shows turn to 50-minute shows. So yeah, man. Love.